Now, in this case, a child was 1 year old, unable to tell anyone what was happening at home. But even kids who can't communicate may be too afraid to speak up and tell an adult if they're being abused. So what do you do? What do you look out for? Our Andrew Christensen talked to a few agencies about what signs and symptoms you should watch out for.
I talked to a few organizations about the signs of child abuse, and one thing that was common between all of them, child abuse isn't just physical, it could be emotional as well. Unexplained injuries, a regression in behavior, and a difference in personality. Those are just some of the signs Clarissa Mora of the Children's Advocacy Center of the Coastal Bend says are signs of child abuse.
Maybe things like low self-esteem, not feeling confident when they speak or when they do certain things, maybe fear of certain people or fear of talking around certain people.
Tabitha DeMartino with Agape Harbor says there's different types of abuse to look out for: sexual, physical, emotional abuse, and neglect. She says withdrawing from peers, frequent absences from school, and not wanting to go home are all signs.
It impacts them greatly, not only in how they view the world, how they trust authority figures, and just there's so many signs that there's things like post-traumatic stress disorder.
John Lennon of the Department of Family and Protective Service says they will help the family provide a safe place for the child. Texas law says everyone is expected to be a mandated reporter, meaning if you suspect something, say something.
In the state of Texas, the law requires anybody who suspects a child is being abused or neglected is required by law to make a report to the department.
Lennon says you can report abuse if you feel a child's medical needs are not being met. DFPS is stressing that if a child is in an emergency, call 911 or the police before you call them. Reporting in Corpus Christi, Andrew Christensen, KRIS 6 News.